You stand in front of the door. The voices inside feel too loud. Your palm slips on the handle as if your body suddenly decided, not today. It's a simple invitation, just a gathering, a normal evening for others. For you, it feels like walking into a spotlight, unprepared, exposed, unsure. Thoughts rise like thorns. What if I don't belong here? What if they notice how tense I am? What if I say too little or too much? So you turn around, you walk home, with a lump in your throat, and the same quiet question, what's wrong with me? Welcome, I'm Karsten Noack. As a therapist, I help people who feel overwhelmed in spaces that seem easy for others, especially when anxiety hides beneath the surface of everyday life. Let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed. The difference between shyness and social anxiety, and why naming it can shift everything. Shyness is a trait. Social anxiety is a pattern. Shyness means you warm up slowly. You reflect before speaking. You take your time around new people, and that's okay. You may feel awkward at the beginning. Still, you show up, and eventually you find your place in the room. Social anxiety moves differently. It doesn't wait for comfort. It steps in early and says, don't even go. It convinces you to cancel. It steals your voice when you have something meaningful to say. It keeps you awake before meetings. It drains you after small talk. It teaches your body that invisibility feels safer than being seen. How to recognize the signs. You stay silent even when you long to contribute. You avoid cafes, eye contact, shared spaces. You walk longer routes just to avoid bumping into someone. You rehearse every sentence again and again before sending a message. After a short conversation, you feel like you need a full day to recover. This isn't weakness. It's learned protection, and your body remembers every moment it needed to hide. Where it often comes from. No one is born afraid of connection. Social anxiety often grows from moments where being seen meant being judged. Maybe as a child, maybe at school, maybe in a relationship where you had to shrink just to feel safe. You might have learned, if I stay quiet, I stay safe. If I seem perfect, I won't be hurt. And your nervous system took notes. It began to respond before you could think. Before words came, your heart sped up, your muscles tightened, your voice faded. This isn't a flaw, it's a pattern. And patterns can shift. When to ask for support. When you feel the desire to connect, but your body shuts the door, when fear happens, when you have to decide, when shame whispers louder than your own voice, when you forget how it feels to be yourself without watching yourself, that's when it's time to pause. Not to fix anything, to listen, and to choose something different. What can truly help? First, understand what's really happening. Your nervous system responds faster than your thoughts. It learned how to protect you, and now it can learn safety, step by step. 2. Reclaim small moments of presence. You don't have to speak on stage. Maybe it begins with a quiet smile at the bakery, a brief moment of eye contact. Not to prove yourself, to feel yourself. 3. Use body-oriented support. Breathwork, hypnotherapy, movement. Something that invites your body to unlearn the alarm and to rediscover what peace feels like in social space. 4. Practice self-compassion. Your healing won't come from harshness. It comes from care. Use phrases like, I'm allowed to take my time. I don't need to perform to be enough. My voice matters, even when it shakes. For the people around you, please don't say, just put yourself out there, or you're overthinking it. Instead, please, stay. Be present. Offer small invitations. Let your support be calm, warm, and free of judgment. Sometimes the most healing words are, I see you, I'm here. No pressure. A door to return. One day you may stand at another door. The same flutter in your chest, the same hesitation in your hand. This time you pause. You breathe. You feel your feet on the ground. And instead of walking away, you step in. Not to be impressive, not to be perfect, just to be present as you are, with your breath, with your story. Behind the fear lives something honest, your own voice. Not polished, not loud, real, and ready to be heard. Karsten Noack. Let's walk this path together, one breath, one doorway, one word at a time.